Thanks for staying with us. In updates from the Pennagaram by-poll, DMK's PNP Inbasekaran filed his nomination today. He was accompanied by Agriculture Minister Veerapandi S. Arumugam and Food Minister A.V. Velu. Arumugam said the measures taken by the DMK government to control the price of essential commodities would ensure the party's victory in the by-poll. PMK candidate G.K. Tamilkumaran also filed his nomination papers today. Former Union Minister and party leader Anbumani Ramadas, who accompanied Tamilkumaran, accused the DMK government of failure to control the prices. He said that people were agitated over the price rise and this would be reflected in the by-poll outcome. Well, it will be a very different experience for the Tamil Nadu ministers and other political leaders who will be campaigning at the Pennagaram constituency. The Election Commission of India has issued orders that a constant video trail will follow all the ministers and political party leaders who visit the constituency for the by-election. This move comes after complaints of ministers and other political party leaders directly involving in vote buying. These video recordings will be viewed by the Chief Electoral Officer to ensure free and fair elections in the constituency. In a shocking incident in Chennai, a 10-month-old baby girl was murdered by her own father, 25-year-old Rajamanikam, an auto driver. He was arrested by the suburban police and then he was produced before a court in Sriperumbudur and now lodged at the Vellore prison. On investigation, he confessed to have murdered his daughter by throwing her into a well. He said that the reason he took this extreme step was because things didn't go in the right direction after the birth of his daughter. The address proof card issued by the postal authorities is being sought by many residents now because it is easy to acquire. But now there are also worries over its misuse. Minal Shah brings us this report.
The address proof card issued by postal authorities is easy to acquire. 2 passport-size photographs of the applicant is all that is needed and a fee of 250 rupees. And the card is delivered in a month's time. This address proof is proving to be very useful to people who have just moved to a new address.
I came to Chennai on transfer, official transfer. This is a new place for me. I want to open a bank account. For that, address proof is required to me. So this address proof card helped me to open a new account. And I wanted to get a gas connection. This address proof card helped me to get a gas connection immediately.
About 40,000 residents of Chennai have acquired this card. Because the card is easy to get, there are concerns that it could be misused by crime gangs.
I won't say this scheme is any more or any less foolproof than any other scheme available.
But authorities assure that these apprehensions have been addressed.
We were given the confidence by the law enforcement agencies as well that the antisocial characters would not really think of applying for this kind of a card and leaving any trail of document with the government.
In Chennai, with camera person Srinivas, Minal Shah for Ndtv-Hindu.
And former DGP of Tamil Nadu V. Vaikunth joined us earlier with his thoughts on the system and whether it could give better access to criminals.
The purpose for which it is meant to, it's issued may be genuine, but you know it can be misused by any number of people who are not, who are on the wrong side of the law and who are you know, they just on the basis of this one particular card, they can, you know, take advantage of it and do all sorts of things. You know, I am not sure whether it can be foolproof, because what is the guarantee that X individual supposedly living in this Y house, what is the guarantee that it's not you know, given a wrong address, or what is the guarantee that somebody who is not living in this house gives this address?
Every day, at least half a dozen petitioners walk into the City Police Commissionerate with grievances related to cyber crimes. But little do they know that their complaint could well go into cold storage, as the cybercrime cell is acutely short of staff, as Ndtv-Hindu's Salim finds out.
It is 200 complaints is to 22 policemen every month at Chennai's cybercrime cell. 1 assistant commissioner of police, 2 inspectors, 6 sub-inspectors and 12 constables form the entire cyber cell. Little are these cops trained to tackle the increasing number of cyber-related crimes.
I can tell you across India, local police, when I say local police, the state police is just not equipped to handle cyber crime. You cannot run a cyber crime unit with policemen.
From handling handcuffs to feather-touch keypads, the men in khaki admit it is not just a problem of shortage of staff. Cyber terrorism and data security-related crimes require expertise and infrastructure, which makes it even more difficult for cops here.
See, already we have technical SIs who are engineers with us. But what I'm trying to recommend is, this is only an ad hoc arrangement. What we might need in the future is a very professional body.
So far, the cyber cell claims to have solved 95% of the cases, only related to harassment and threat complaints sent via email. In Chennai, with reporter Salim and camera person Damodaran, Radhika Iyer for Ndtv-Hindu.
If you're a dog lover, this story will break your heart. Stray dogs in Chennai are forced to live in pathetic conditions. Some are even left to die in their own excreta. Here's what our investigative reporter Simonish caught on tape.
Stray dogs caught and left to die in these cages in Puliantop. Lying in a pool of their own urine and excreta, is it any wonder why many of them die in a few days? Most of the dogs have either rabies or suffer from distemper and die in this muck. Many get injured while fighting inside cramped kennels. The authorities have refused to comment. Animal rights activists are outraged. Clearly, this is what is meant by a dog's death. In Chennai, Simonish for Ndtv-Hindu.
A terrible way for their lives to come to an end. Still to come on the bulletin, India's Russian campaign begins on a losing note. That's coming up in a moment.